Hi, it's Kimberly with Ion LP. I couldn't make it down to Houston for the 2015 RLPSA Crime Workshop, so I'll throw it to my beat reporter, the other Kimberly.
Hey there, you're watching INLP. I'm Kimberly Dykeman, and joining me is Reese from Mars Chicago Pizza. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm wondering, why are you in Houston?
We are experiencing a lot of new trends in our business with loss prevention. We have unfortunate armed robbery instances with our drivers. So when I come to these kind of things, it's really to be a sponge of what can help my organization and what I can also share and try to improve our safety measures on a daily basis.
Yeah, there were quite a few law enforcement folks here, and maybe that doesn't always happen to get people feet on the street coming in. Do you feel that that was helpful in further saying LP needs a voice out there?
I think it's very helpful. It's good to have. It wasn't just law enforcement, but even the the mayor was here today, Mayor Pro Tem, and it's good to have them here because then we can interact with them, share our voice, they hear our voice, and it makes it very positive.
Have you been to a workshop like this today, and what were some of your great takeaways?
Well, it's interesting with Cracker Barrel, I get the retail and the restaurant into things, and I really focus a lot on the retail side of things, but this was the first opportunity to really come and be in a restaurant aspect of it and build that network because, it's interesting. We're very competitive with other restaurants, with other retailers, but we tend to have the same criminals that come in and hit us. So we have to be able to partner with them because they may have just as much intel about somebody as we do and create that partnership.
This has been an incredible workshop, which is a little different from what folks may be used to when it comes to conferences. Why intimate workshops now?
Well, for us, this is really kind of I'd say an abbreviated version of what we do at our annual conference. It's usually a 2.5-day program there. We kind of condensed a lot of programming down into one day here. But the big reason was, for us as an association, it's an outreach into communities where we can get a little bit closer to our members, member prospects, and even people from our vendor community who can't typically get to the annual conference as it moves around the country. So it's kind of an opportunity for us to bring the conference to them.
We're in Houston today, and you're kicking things off in Houston. Why did you pick this city in particular?
Well, the particular topic that we tried to focus on with this workshop here is crime prevention against QSRs and the restaurant industry as a whole. And Houston is the #1 market in the country right now for crimes against restaurants. So it was kind of an obvious choice to be here to launch the program. And we've had incredible support from the city of Houston, from the mayor to the district attorney to the sheriff, who all felt important that the event was important enough to be here.
Now, is this workshop something where this was sort of a test drive, and you're going to go back, analyze things that did work and didn't work, and then where would you take this to next?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we'll certainly, as an association, kind of analyze what we did here. I think by all accounts we've been successful, and what we really like to be able to do is kind of use this as a blueprint to take around to other markets. Nothing set in stone yet, but we've talked about places like New Orleans or Miami, Los Angeles, Chicago, Detroit are some of the places that we'll probably take a look at next.
Thank you so much, Jim, for joining us. Really appreciate it, and for putting this whole workshop on. You're watching INLP. I'm Kimberly Dykeman.
Thanks for covering, Kimberly. That's a wrap for the 2015 RLPSA Crime Workshop in Houston, Texas. We hope to see you next year.